Hello dear friends and welcome. This is Deborah here at Cottage to Courtyard. Thank you all so much for coming by to see what's new. In today's video, we have a lot to cover and it'll be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So as we move around from subject to subject, please just bear with me. So let's get started. Before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to show you all this beautiful vintage lithograph that I purchased a couple of weeks ago at the Antique Gallery here in Houston. And for those of you who don't know, I collect old vintage art and I absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it. The price was really good. It was $32 and it's a nice size. So I'll be decorating with this very soon and show you all in an upcoming video. Now let's chat about my front door and the porch project that I've been working on. I showed you all my front door in a video last month and explained what I wanted to do with it, as in freshening up the door paint, refurbish the old brass kick plate, and other things. It's going to look very different and will be a reflection of my love of gardening. I can hardly wait to get this done. So let's take a look at what I plan on doing so you'll get a better idea of where I'm going with this front porch makeover. My inspiration photo of a beautiful shop in Provo, Utah called Brambles and Blossoms. And what I love about it is the vines growing around the door. But what I'm going to do is add grapevines instead around my door, but just not quite as heavy. This is going to be so much fun to do and will add such texture and character to my front porch. Here's a look at the paint color for the front door, and it'll be this beautiful clary sage paint that I had mixed up at Home Depot. It was originally a Sherwin-Williams color, but I had them color match it. I have to stay within the HOA rules here at the condo, so this is the color I had mixed up. It's really going to freshen it up along with what I'm doing to the old brass kick plate, which you'll see in a moment. Here's the old brass kick plate with a fresh base coat of white spray paint. Then I stenciled the phrase "through the garden gate" in French with a mixture of the clary sage paint and ready mix concrete patch for a raised and textured look. But I'm not stopping there. I'll be adding more layers of paint to give it an aged and rustic garden look, so stay tuned for that. Here I'm just showing you the paint and the concrete patch that I use. I just mixed the two together to about the consistency of toothpaste, and then I stencil it on kind of heavy, and you can see in the close-ups the texture that it gives. I just love it. And just in case any of you are interested in where I bought the stencil, I had it custom made by Karen at Oakland Stencil on Etsy. She does an amazing job and she listened to every single detail that I wanted. I've had several stencils made by Karen and she always does an amazing job, so I highly recommend her. Please do go check out her Etsy shop and tell her I sent you. Now let's move on to the next item that I'll be adding to the front door. I've had this thrifted cherub planter for several years, and what I'm going to do with this is glue it to the front door and make it look like a beautiful raised carving on the door. But first I gave it a base coat of white spray paint, and then I'll be adding many layers of paint to age it. It's going to be gorgeous. To give you a better idea of where the cherub planter is going to go, here it is. I just imposed the cherub picture on top of the door. It will be just below the peephole on the door so I can still see out before I open my front door. Now I'm going to show you this sweet garden picket fence that I'm going to be adding to the areas around the door and side wall to further the garden look. I have this same fence in my backyard garden and I absolutely love it, and you can purchase it at Lowe's. Now let's take a look at some of my newest designs and creations. I made this bunny door hanger to hang on my fireplace mantle, and I just love it. One of my dear customers, Lisa, ordered 3 of these in her custom colors to hang on the doorknobs of her 3 guest room doors. Such a cute idea, and I think her guests are going to love it. What do you think? This Betsy Bunny pillow cover is one that I recently made and it sold right away. Isn't she cute with her babies and all the details? Thank you so much for purchasing her, Lisa B. I hope you enjoy it. Next is this custom bolster pillow cover that I made for my dear customer Yvonne. She ordered it to go with the other pillow covers that I've made for her bedroom. Yvonne wanted some bows on it somewhere, and so I said, how about we add a large bodacious bow off on the right side to balance the large floral on the left. And we did, and she loved it. So thank you so much, Yvonne. Here's my latest pillow cover, which is similar to Betsy Bunny, but a little different. She's very neutral with black accents and loaded with lots of details, which you'll see up close in a moment. She's available if you're interested. This is a pair of lamp lavaliers that go on your lampshades, which Anna Lee purchased from me. Thank you so much. Anna Lee has a YouTube channel that I want to share with you all in case you haven't seen her videos. She's such a sweet lady and her home is gorgeous. She also does beautiful tablescapes, so please go over and show her some love and tell her I sent you. Speaking of lamp lavaliers, here's a pair that I designed and created, and I couldn't resist making them with cute bunnies just in time for spring and Easter. Plus, these would also be so sweet in a little girl's room. They're so cute and have lots of detail, and they're available if you're interested. If any of you are interested in the bunny lavaliers or the bunny family pillow cover, you can comment below or message me on Instagram at Cottage to Courtyard, and we'll go from there. And now for the last thing that I have to share is this garden apron that I'm still working on. First, I purchased this denim apron at Hobby Lobby for only $5.99. And you guys, the reason I didn't just make the apron myself is because for that price, I can't purchase the fabric and make it for $5.99. So let's see what I do to it. Please bear in mind that at this stage, I just have things pinned on the apron to show you my design and creative process. And I love that the apron has pockets at the bottom and all the things that I can do with it. See these cute little wooden pots? They are from the Dollar Tree, and when I saw them, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them. So I had my hubby drill tiny holes in them, and then I added beads, which are connected to the pots with jump rings, and I tied it to a bow onto the pocket to give it a nod to chatelaines that Victorian ladies wore on their dresses to hold things that they used frequently, like thimbles, perfume bottles, and other implements. Now let's take a look at the garden apron with a few things I placed inside the pockets just for fun. You guys, the Dollar Tree is killing it with all their fun new items this year. I found the pink garden snips, the wooden tiny pots, the wooden bird, bunny, and frog stakes, and the garden gloves there, and they're so cute. Wouldn't this apron make a wonderful gift for someone who loves gardening? I'm keeping this one, but I will make more of these, so stay tuned. Alright, my lovelies, as I close out this video, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for bearing with me as I showed you what I've been up to lately. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back soon with a decorating video, so until then, take care. Bye-bye, friends.